All of that chanting. Welcome to long and strong, standing balance flow. See how we go. Namaste. All right. Keep it simple today. Let's stretch to the side, body. As always, one side strong, other side long. Working in pairs of opposites. Let's flex the spine back and extend it forward or up. Going to cup the knees and circle the spine. Ooh. 1. Oh, that's nice. 2. 3. Try the other direction. 1. Feeling it out, the old body. 2. The greatest servant. 3. As we master the mind. A great yogi once said, master the body, master the movement, master the mind. That's a great yogi. Okay, let's stretch it out. Yours. Okay. Come into a squat. If you can, bring your hands forward. Oof. Like a prayer. So good. Oh yeah, body's turning on now, right? Like we do. We'll draw the bow. Clasp the fingers around the shin, the pelvis. Return to prayer. Eventually. Heart bone high, tail deep down and draw. And clasp. As possible. Good job. Push the earth with the fingertips and the hands. Straighten out the legs, fold deep from the deep hip. Deep hip. Sometimes a little squat, the thumbs hooking the top thigh crease. You know how you like to do it. Fold behind the calves and pull in. Immediate Uttanasana finger stance with the Scorpio. So right away, as you are, just check the hip, the sacrum and the core, whatever you feel. Try the other side. Nice. And we'll go back to the first side, opposite hand catching foot as possible. And kick, catch and kick. Good. And second time, catch and kick option, or just lift your leg. Great. Walk it back to dog. Take my diagonal position for a better overall view. Walk it out. Walking dog feels good on the calves, doesn't it? Whoosh, up through the back side. All right, first Scorpio. Ooh, feels amazing. We march right into cross course, slowly, deeply. Checking that shoulder joint as well. Circling forward. 2, 3. Cross course 2. Kick around if you're looking for that little Scorpio swan modern dance flow. Just keep pushing long shoulder, long arms. Keep pushing back. If you decide to swing flow, circular swing flow. And then slide out. Back inner heel grounded and circle back for 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, slide kick back. Inhale, exhale, press I'm going to swing flow a little bit to shorten my stance. I feel comfortable to press into my palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take it down. Press it up. Extra breath, perhaps. The first time we're working it in. Check it in. That first back bend. And take it back to dog. Second Scorpio. Stand down, cross core 1. 1, 2, 3. Cross core 2. You can Scorpio. You can do that Scorpio swan. Keep pushing it back, moving side to side really. 4, 5. Take it through. Circle back. Slowly, slowly. 1, 2, 3. Back to dog into a kickback. Swing flow if you need it. And press forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Press it up. Check in with yourself. Maybe a little twist. Inner palms. Alternate shoulders. And back to dog. Downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kneeling tiger waves. I'm going to turn my thumbs forward, kneel down, exhale, flex forward. Inhale, extend back. You may flex your toes if you like. Flex forward and extend that. Or index forward, flex forward. Inhale, extend back. Flex forward. Inhale back. Whatever gets your inner palms down. In, flex, extend, and standing version as you press up. Exhale, flex forward. Now squat, extend back. Extend legs, flex spine forward. Inhale, bend legs, extend spine back. Flex. In, extend. Flex. In, extend. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale, flex forward. Let's double check the weighty breath. Okay, we're good. Extend back. Flex forward. Inhale, extend back. Hold your downward dog. Take a deep breath. Feeling good. All right, we're going to kneel down, elbows down, upper cross core 1, 2. So get on your baby Scorpio. Whew. Right? Stand down if you like. Whew, if you can. But you're probably going to need some skin. Keep some skin in the game. Pull up my sleeves. I can grip. And cross, upper cross core 1 on the forearm. Circle forward or hold your hip or clasp your fingers and sink into that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to forearm dog. Change forearms. Upper cross core 2. Hand on the hip. or clasping fingers and sink in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, roll from your dog or plank. Press upward dog or whatever cobra feeling you need. Strong back. And pull back and kneel and stretch or standing dog stretch. Extra breath. Drop down. Baby Scorpio second side. Nice. Stand down if you please, or just remain kneeling. I'm going to kneel. And then cross 4, upper cross 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift to the second forearm. Kick through. Take your mudra that you like for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. Again, upward dog, wave through. Take it slow. Keep building. And stand down. Good. Nice. Okay. First warrior. Sorry, I'm going to have to lose this shirt. And put on a t-shirt. All right, just hitting fall weather now. You too. Okay, namaste. Cool. Pulse. Fingers spread. Flat palms. Pulse. Yeah. Pulse. Good. Pulse. Push back. Push back. Push back. Reach up and stand to the side. And lunge. 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 Okay, probably not the best angle, but warrior 3. Cross wrist, back wrist, squat. 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 Circle back bend. Matrix back bends 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, we'll twist. Twist dip. I'm just going to dip that one shoulder really well. Dip the opposite shoulder as deeply as we can, breath by breath. Each parallel surface pose. I'll show you the crossing. Inhale, cross. Squat, exhale, pull back. Inhale. A little bit cross, squat, exhale, extend the legs, pull back, pelvis forward. Good. In 3x3. 3, 4, 5. Hold your ground. Maybe hold your pelvis. Fingers down. Push that pelvis forward. See what's up. It's going to be like an old man in the park, old lady in the park. I'm going to circle my hips. This feels good. And then I'm going to press the sacrum and circle the arm. So feet about mat width apart or as you like. 1, 2. On the back bend, the little squats might be nice. 3, 4. 5. Oh, nice. I'm going to twist with feet in place so the pelvis stays forward. Just release that lumbar a little bit. Side body turns on. As is, unusual, just standing. which is kind of a prelude, a precursor, a prep for if you wanted to modern dance squat, side body down. We know the drill. A little extra juice. Slowly, slowly we go. And then the upper core version of that is just cross stride. So nice. Second hand, matrix circles from a warrior four, a basic drop back or a little wide, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, nice. 4, pressing that sacrum down and forward and down. 5, great. Stand and deliver, no step back, just and squat, swivel my hips, drop this down the side body, reach for the floor, get a little stretch on. If it helps you, then circle up, peek at the heart bone, squat, drop, side body down, good, and hold it down, maybe. Take it up. So nice. Now, at this point, we would normally, and we can, turn the forward foot forward and stand wide. So when we stand wide, we strike from the back side. Strike from the back side, stand wide. Right? We remember. Strike from the front side, turn to the side. Strike from the back side, step wide. Strike to the front, step to the side. Just a little play. Just for fun. Let it be ingrained in your woodwork. Let it be embodied in you. Step off the mat behind you in a warrior, the cross-court stance, right? If you needed to strike to the opposite side from the far-reaching arms. If you're standing in place, you reach across. Not a lot of power there. But if you need to step out of the way, that's what cross-court stance came from. Avert, oncoming energy, and redirect it. And then the therapy comes in when we squeeze our thighs together because the stance is fairly mild. Thighs can touch. We fold from the deep hip. We just take it down. Nice. If you can, of course you can, but when you find the front leg side arm, that's one that might go up for a cross-court standing twist. Yeah. Exhale a little bit of navel. Inhale a lot of back expansion. One more. Exhale a little bit of core. Inhale, big side ribs. Beautiful. And then step back to the mat. All right. So good. Now we're gonna crow out. We're gonna bakasana out into dog, if you like, back to our vinyasa. As we prepare for the other side. I might be going a little too fast, so I could break it down on the other side. Let's work our way through to the other side. I can go a little slower if you need it. All right, so we're gonna drop down to a crow. Best you can. Cool. Palms down, heels up. And keep your toes on the floor if you like. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take it back to dog. Hi, the young lady. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second leg. Warrior 1. Slowly, slowly we go. Warrior 1. Didn't reach up very much on the first side, but eventually, do what you need to do, and we'll go down into prayer pose. 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3. Big push on the palm, shoulders back. Somebody's jumping in, Yo-Yo John. All right. Welcome, Yo-Yo Sensei. Yo-Yo Sensei just jumped in. Everybody say hi. Hi, Yo-Yo Sensei, everybody. All right, so we're pulsing in. I'm going to push it back. Get a nice little back twist. A little waist. Tighten it up a little. Turn it on. Wake it up. Good. And reach up. Stand to the side. Here we go. Lunge. 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 Pulse. Good job. All right. Cross in. Squat. In. 9, 7, 6, 5. Okay. Now we're going to circle, little matrix circles option. Inhale. Ooh. Exhale back to center. Inhale back, back, back. Exhale front, front, side. Good body, right? 3. Oh, feels too darn good. 3, 4. Take it slow. Yo, find where you need to go. 5. Good job. Yes. Take that twist dip. Get in deep. Let the breath take me. Let the current take you. Surrender to the flow. Just like letting go in cool water. Release. In X. Other side, baby. Beautiful. Feet parallel. Chicken scratch. You know, wherever your feet want to go. Cross, squat, inhale, or surfer's pose, warrior 4. Little different breath. Inhale, squat. Exhale, pull back. In. X. In. X. In. X. Stand and strike. Feet parallel, no step back. We're just chilling in warrior 4. Wide as the mat. Cross, cross. Very gentle. Squat, a little squat. Gonna do a little twist. Little ragdoll. Little modern dance warm up. Inhale. Peek at the heart bone. Turn. Squat. Drop. Good. In slowly. Up. X. Slowly. Down. In. X. Slight alternate version of that is again just cross striking, but I mean it'd be like cross. You kind of, how can I explain that? A little bit like you're pushing something, pushing a desk door shut from the twist position, using your force to move a box. So there's a little push, a little resistance. Then we'll go one more time, just hold the ground maybe. Little squat, swivel the hips and just hang finger stance down perhaps. 1. If you're looking for more, sink away from your fingers into the opposite heel and push that hip out a little. That involves bending the knee slightly away from the hands. Good. Then back to both heels as we roll up and hold the other side. Good job. If your ankles collapse at all, just lift your toes. Your ankles will tighten up into alignment very quickly, as will your inner arches of your feet lift, which begins the journey up the inner line to Bandha. Right. Good job. Slowly rise up. If you kept your original position in the flow, you just turn your left foot forward and kind of move your left foot to your dominant forward foot to that side edge of the mat. And we're going to strike from the back side and step wide. Strike from the forward side and step to the side. Inhale, transition. Exhale, strike. So strike makes a step. We know how to do it, right? Feel the power. Power off the back when the pelvis is forward. The power off the front when the pelvis is side, right? So the back side fist when the pelvis is feet step wide. The front side fist when the feet step to the side. Right. Good job. Then I don't know what angle you need, but let's say you're facing me, so I'm facing away also. So then the next thing is stepping the back foot behind to the side so you get off the mat at that point, and let balance and bandha or inner thighs activate together. To sink down to balance. That's where your anatomical position is. But okay, so you squeeze the thighs together. You're just going across the mat with your energy. So if you are returning to the mat, stepping back onto the mat, and you step your right foot back, your dominant foot's forward, step wide, strike off the back side, step to the side, strike off the front side, step wide, strike off the back side, pelvis forward. Then this time when we step to the side, we keep going 90 degrees to the cross court stance. Then you just, when you strike off the front, let the back foot step off the mat. But that would be like, instead of striking, you're pushing across the mat. So that's like if something's coming at you, you just step to the side, keep it going, right? So just, that's what that is. But okay, so let's say you strike from the front, you step to the side, but you step off the mat, and that punt, and let me show you a different angle. When you step to the side, that strike from Warrior 2, when you step to the side and strike off the front, this time you step behind yourself, cross your legs, and that left-hand strike would push, to the side. That would just be like lock, strike. So it's just a little step to the back and then push opposite your back foot. Very nice. That's just a little fun play. You can play with your friends that way, or your partner, your buddy. If somebody happens to be standing there, you're playing in the park, you could just be like, lean on my arm, and I'm just going to step back and gently push your shoulders. You know what that feels like. Something's coming at you, it's putting pressure on you. You just step back and sweep it away. It's very powerful. The legs are, so then we step and cross our legs together, right? Because then that's part of the power. Your inner thighs squeeze together. That's why you're like a root, you're like a trunk. It's all up your inner thigh, pelvis, abs, ribs, side body into the arm. So it's all grounding energy, but the ground energy is coming up, right? Like it does. Energy rises from the earth. Atmospheric pressure, atmospheric pressure. The energy rises up. It's coming from the earth, all the power, all the energy, okay? And from the stars. So we're working both sides. That's what is human, or beings on earth. Good job. Now we go from the hips, a little squat. We're still in that cross core stance. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go down. Oof. And when you locate your front, the foot you're looking at will be the front foot for now. And that side, front foot, side hand will go up, little twist. Nice. Like a triangle, but with a deep, deep twist stance. No challenge. Okay, good. All right. Come back to parallel, which is actually Warrior 5. But yeah, so the left foot's forward now. And now we're just going to take it back and kick out. I'm going to do, of course, you take it a longer stance potentially. And I'm just going to do both legs, Scorpio, just to balance the body. Let's just try both legs, both sides a couple of times to prepare for standing balancing practice. Good. Now, when I mentioned on the poster, if you happen to notice the poster, it was so busy, but I said wall work, wall options provided. That was for me. Okay, you don't need it, but maybe hug. I'm kneeling, shoulder. I'm gonna kneel down. Then hug the elbows in. Let my fingers spread, palms flat, shoulder blades back. If you like the needle point, like to grip the earth and bond it up the inner palm, whatever you like. And then flex forward. Pelvis is going down. With the in-breath, the sternum is coming up. So good. We're going to flex back from the front rib. That's more upper spine flexion than lower spine flexion, because front ribs flexes the upper spine. Inner thigh flexes the lower spine. Right. Inhale, long dog. Yo. You want a Scorpio and kick back and lunge, or just lunge, whatever you want to do. Get into your lunge. Good job. All right. I guess we could kneel down and arch your back, or standing lunge and arch your back. Just a little more prep, maybe. And then roll over the toes, short form stance, hips over the knee. Right, you know how we do that. Or a long lunge, roll over the toe, and kneel. Yeah, short kneeling stance, right? And the back leg, side arm comes up, power stance. You remember that, right? Good. So I'll face the same direction as you if it gets a little involved. Right. Hold your head, hold your pelvis, push your head back into your palm, push your palm forward into your sacrum. Get your little sexy on, feeling gorgeous as you are and should. Then pull your upper arm back, head into the forearm. Got me? Yeah, lunging. And now we're also lunging, pulling, lunging. So good. The hand the arm that's being pulled, that hand can change and grab, slide to the wrist and pull that whole side body open. But okay. Then we'll drop into lunge prayer twist if you like. If you're getting a cramp like me, you can flex your back toe and stand. But yeah, we'll drop into the lunge prayer twist. Namaste. Kneeling, welcome, whatever. Draw your bow. Find your breath. Pardon me, find your breath. Good job. Reach for the floor, reach for the sky. Reach for the floor, reach for the sky. Thank you. Okay, let's untwist. Go to an arm lock, stand down to a side lunge like a warrior two. Quick arm lock on the front, stand to the side, reach up, just counter that. Let's get deep hip. Extend the front leg option. And hands down, and then step the back foot to a super short stance. And Scorpio option with the arm lock. Good. Then okay. And then keep your arm locked. Pardon me. Stand down to a grounded lunge. Real slow control. Good job. Nice control. And pull your hips back. Flex your front ankle maybe. Do what you need to do with your back toes. Then arm bar out, a little bit of a arm balance prep or arm balance, whatever you like. Good job. I'm just chilling, but yeah, you can power. Beautiful. Scorpio out. Now, I know it's a little fancy, so pardon me. If you just hold Scorpio, good for you. If you want to do cross core catch kick, back heel drops in like a back foot warrior one, right? And the left hand goes for the right foot, or the opposite hand goes for the upper foot. Careful, press, catch, kick, push, whoosh, plank, whoo, 5. Of course, the kneeling version is very welcome. Kneeling, okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going for the plank or the push-up, chaturanga or danda, whatever you need. Oh, okay. Pull back and rest. You want to stand down, but I'm going to suggest a quick wrist therapy. So elbows down, back to the hands, fingers spread, thumbs forward, press. That might be it today. That might be it, just back to the hands. Some people flex the spine and move a little forward. Some people stand down. Some people just hold the ground. Everybody drops, wrist rolls, fingertips grip, and hold and wait for the reintegration of nerve therapy. Yeah. The more you grip, the more you activate muscle, the more you create joint alignment, the more you create space for the nerves. That's why it feels good fast when you feel the strength. Of course, you know that. Palms down, good job. I'm going to stand downward dog. So good. Second foot, grounded lunge, kneeling or standing, as you like. Right. You want a grounded lunge, second side, warrior back. Arch your back. Push long front shoulder. Activate front back reaching ribs. Check your neck and joint. You need to work it out, just work it out. Whatever it takes. Okay. Roll up, simulate rolling over the toe. Hip over the knee. Very simple, short square stance, wide enough for balance. So take your power. Hold your head with your palm and put your hand on your sacrum and just chill out. Lean your head back and, lunge as you please. Good job. Then the hand on the sacrum reaches up and pulls the upper arm at the elbow. The head presses, forearm, lunge a lot as you pull back. Lunge a lot as you pull back. Breathe deeply. Head presses. You know how it works. The arm that's getting pulled, that hand, fingers spread. Feel the opening in the wrist through the forearm inner muscle. Yes. Navel in and drop. And reach across the hand, the arm that's getting pulled, that hand takes over and slides down to the wrist, just like an arm lock, just like a control technique in martial arts. Slide down to the wrist, control the body, and pull off center. So we're pulling away, pulling towards the lunge side. Yeah, pull towards the lunge side. Yes. So crunchy, good. And then drop into your lunge twist. Good job. Keep that thigh resisting against the strong arm. Fingers spread. Knee between the ankle and hip. You're on line. You're in alignment. Draw your bow. If you want to reach for the floor, reach for the sky, stand or kneel, take it on. I've got multiple stuff going on, but you can stay locked down of your, full arm lock. Good job. Wonderful. And when you're ready, take your time. You worked hard to get into the pose. You don't have to rush. But when you're ready, we'll untwist, arm lock immediately, stand down to side lunge. Good job. And go for the reach up, stretch out. Extending the front leg is just an option. If you have the resistance of the arm lock and the front calf, it's so nice. And that you'd have some resistance training in your back leg. 3, 4, 5. Super short stance for arm lock standing Scorpio as you like. Finger stance suggested. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back into an arm lock lunge as is. So mama, as you are, and then pull your hips back, perhaps. Let your front foot a little. Feel good. Feel yoga good. When you're ready, and set up your arm bar, whatever arm balance variation you want to do. I'm just kneeling, I'm just lying down, but kick your leg out if you can. Good job. Take it up into a balance if you like. Right, 4, 5, Scorpio out. Hold your Scorpio. Now remember, I don't know if I can pull it off right now, so I might do the kneeling version. But if you're going to stand down and do your Scorpio, the setup even better was the standing inner heel grounded, right? So you drop that back diagonal foot in. If I can do it. Thumbs forward is better, definitely. The one-handed press, but hey, reach, catch, kick, press. 4, 3, plank, 2, kick, push, plank. 1, release and drop. Good job. Straight arms okay, kneeling okay. Press up and press back. I'm gonna do a little wrist therapy just in case. Back to the hands. Do your thing. Wrist roll, finger stance. Good work. The most therapeutic wrist roll is just the wrist moving and moving slow from the advance of the closing and opening fingers. Later, you can do like ethnic, tribal, Native American, ballet, swan dance, and start to work the shoulder blade, the elbows, and as you integrate articulation, orchestrate your symphony of motion. Then, first footsteps. Well, you did your vinyasa, so the first footsteps forward again. Okay, come into warrior 1. Take your time. If you're not feeling to reach up, you can lace your head, just lean in, lean back. Or some people lace down and flex up from the inner leg, inner pelvis, inner navel, inner ribs, and expansion. Whatever, and core. Alternate shoulders. Slightly long stance, but you can do it. Right. Cross striking. And then prayer down, because we're going to set up the push step for warrior 2, arm lock. I'm going to do a birds of paradise, okay? So pulse, 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 push back, push back, push back. Of course, I always don't need to remind you, but the push is very beautiful, subtle micro muscle. If you change the hands diagonal, don't change the thumbs, all fingers straight, and just like you're hooking your all 5s together on the diagonal. That's the power. If you do need to strike, like I always say, my same old joke of, I was once in a tiny Châtelet bistro in Paris on a higher floor, and the bathroom door knob broke, and I had to get out. I didn't want to make any fuss, but everybody's talking so loud back then, nobody heard me. But yeah, it works. Tell me, that's what it takes. Your big upper arm flat is not going to take much damage. That's all bone. Anyway, and thick tissue. Okay, no more stories. Warrior 2, heels. All right. Well, let's just set it up because I talked too much. So let's push it up. Do reverse warrior variation on the lunge. On the lunge. And reverse. Forward. Good job. Over 3 sets. 2. 2. 3. Ooh. 3. Wonderful. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go down to the arm lock on the side lunge pose that we're in. And take it again. Then I'm gonna kneel forward or kneel 90, back toes flexed, sitting on the heel. If you need the prep, but I'm basically trying to get my shoulder blade behind my calf and the back of my hand up on my side pelvis, back of my pelvis. Whatever you have to do. If you can stand, fine. If you need to kneel down, fine. Then try to have the lower hand clasp the upper wrist and pull your shoulder back and extend your forward leg, or the upper palm turns towards the spine because the lower palm always faces out in this position. So the upper palm faces towards the spine, so you can clasp your fingers if catching the wrist does not happen. Of course, if you're catching your wrist, both palms turn out. You know the deal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to step up. Oh my God. I'll only be doing one side today with my foot. I'll only be doing this side twice, but you can do both sides, of course. Get where you need to go. Now, the wall support is putting your foot on the wall, quite simply. That's all. You could put your foot on the wall, and you don't need to lock your arms. You could just be like foot on the wall and just stretching in an arm lock. So if you're doing the wall support work, or if you needed to put your foot on a chair, if your foot doesn't want to go as high to the wall, if your hip doesn't allow that, you can put your foot on the bed or the chair, the stool, or some blocks, or the wall, and you could do an arm lock, and then just stretch out. That's a great prep. Arm lock, hand on the wall, next to the outer foot, right like we just did on the floor. Good job. Take it as deep as you like. And then when you're done, you're done. Good for you. Looking good. All right, yeah, and then we go back to the vinyasa, so we're gonna have to be back on the mat. Arm lock, lunge, and pyramid pose. Arm lock, pyramid pose, maybe, or just hands free. And just warrior 1 feet, just hanging out like a dog, stretching out like a cat. And then you can do your squats, pelvis back therapy before the arm balance if you like, or just kick back, whatever. So pull back, whatever you like. Kick out. Do what you do. Sorry, buddy. And Scorpio out. And hold your Scorpio, please. You want a little extra? We repeat this set. Drop the back heel in like a warrior 1 back stance. Foot and opposite hand to foot. Catch, kick, push up, plank. Breathe. Double duration if you can. Go for 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release and drop. Good work. All right, go back, get back into the legs, stand down. Second foot comes forward. Take your warrior 1 the way you like it. Right, you just want to lace your head and lean back. Oh, this on vacation, yoga holiday. Or lace down on the thigh, above the knee. Small fingertips and thumb tips pads are pressing together, locking out the lace lock. Sorry, that was my belly, my bad habit. That makes my back tighten up. Actually, I have to draw my attention to taking a breath and exhaling, trying to squeeze my inner thighs so that I activate the waterfall, my inner abdominal deep core, not my lower back, right? Don't squeeze the belly first, squeeze the inner thighs first, do everything you know. Good. Just remind myself. And the pelvis turns forward first, and the tail drops second. You know the body's telling you you're doing it right. Then you sink back into your back heel and front heel equally. You're in neutral pelvic position. You can hold your pelvis just to demonstrate and fill your lungs up, and you're launching, unfurling the brow, unrolling the spine, and you can core. You can shield. Oh yeah, so good. I didn't shield the first side, but yeah, you can core in, alternate shoulders, or whatever you want. Feels so darn good. Now I hold my inner thigh pelvic lock, bandha. When I cross strike, I'm steady. We're steady now, very steady. Stira, steady. Sukham, enjoy. Right, asanam, we're practicing. Asanam, practicing. Practice. Stira, sukham, asanam. Yeah, stira, sukha, asanam, sorry. Stira, sukham, asanam, yeah. Steady, comfortable practice. Good job. All right, so right away, go into the arm lock again. So a step to the side pose. And again, stretch. Oops. Extend, bend, whatever you need. Hold for a breath. If it helps you to kneel down to really set up your arm lock, I recommend it. But okay, the full Baddha Hastasana, Hasta Baddha Hastasana. So the shoulder blade, if I'm in a kneeling lunge, I'm not 90 degree in it, I'm just in a kneeling lunge. I drop my shoulder blade behind my calf, the back of the hand up by the hips, and you know the rest, right? If you have any questions, just unmute yourself. We're repeating the sequence. I don't know why I'm demonstrating. This is the hip that doesn't want to do it, but okay. So the trick is how to get the hand bind and stand up. You just need unbroken feet. It's very simple. Try to stand if you can. Good job. Hold for a few breaths. Then for demonstration purposes, I'll change sides. You'll step up. The arm locked side gets lifted from the standing foot. Remember, you're pulling that back hand down as it pulls your shoulder back, as it pulls your chest up, which draws the tail down. And you're kicking out. You can go to the wall. You can arm lock, hands on the wall. Basic arm lock. If you need that, that's fine. And then when you get where you need to go, you vinyasa out and stretch back. Good job. Pulling back the hips. Yeah, up, down dog. Do whatever you need to do. You did your thing. And arm balance, second option, the third option. Gonna get you to move. All right. And Scorpio out. Now, of course, the kneeling option is there for you from baby Scorpio. If you don't want to stand that advanced pose, you can just try to lasso your upper foot with your opposite hand with a strap, or catch your foot, front of your foot, and kick. Or you can stand down and drop your inner heel, of course. You're catching, you're kicking, you're pushing, you're kicking back lower foot also for the planking, and you're breathing. Kick up, push, plank forward, double up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Good work. Press up and back. Probably a little wrist therapy, but I don't know. If you do decide to get on the backs of your hands, definitely spread your thumbs forward. If you need the wrist therapy, whatever you need. And yeah, then figure stance, flex spine. Naturally roll slightly forward from the flex spine, drop tail. Finger stance strong or butterfly press, whatever. Handstands, index, whatever you need. And then palms down, stand down, or dog up, down, whatever you need. Oh, beauty. Okay, now let's see if I'm gonna balance. I'm gonna kick. Okay, so I have to do this side. So take your first side back to warrior one when you're ready. Is it 620 or 720? It's only 620, right? No. Oh, it's 730. Jesus. Keep going. Keep going. No sense of direction, no sense of time. How did I time travel? It's like, I don't know. They told me to forget. I forgot. So the first foot forward, we're an hour in, we're doing good. Now we go for peak. So we're going to pull the kick and catch. And they're going to, catch the shin and try to balance. Cross, kick. And twists. Hold the wall, put your foot on the wall, whatever you need. And bow up, center. Shift your chest bone forward from the hip as you kick. Arch. Breathe. And swing flow out. Drop it down. Then you're slowly taking your pace, feeling good about your pace. Inner palms, up dog, side to side shifting, maybe. Find your inner palm there, be aware. Turn your hands out if you can't find inner palm on both hands. Good job, and stand down. And second side. Not for me, but for you. Yeah. Second side kicking. 1. I'm doing short stance. You can do long stance, of course. 3, 4, 5. If you make fists and turn your palms up a little bit, just feel that circle of power as you squeeze your inner arms. If you brought your fists together, that would be your pectoral girdle, right? That would be your upper core. If you pump your fists together, right? That's that open upper power. Just it's there because you got so much hug. And expand and relax. Good job. Then catch, cross, kick. I'll do it again. Same time. And cross, kick. Second side. Of course, you can do more yogic breath, ujjayi as you like, tongue up through the nose, or S sound for core, simulation, and twist. And catch and kick. Now, catch and kick. Now, as I was teaching last night at my group class in Kyoto town, the original Yogic Arts teachers training that was prompted by my students that said, please teach us how to teach. We want to teach this in 2000 in New York City, in Soho, downtown. And I actually cut and paste with the scissors and glue stick, right? And put on paper and made copies. And, you know, that was the first manual. I tried to find that somewhere. But anyway, we had boxers ballet, and that apply. I'm not random. I'm not drifting. This applies to the standing bow, because a lot of people fall back and they haven't quite mastered the forward shift from the hip, which makes it so much easier. Excuse me. So boxers ballet is so simple, but it's like cross, inhale, exhale, just pull the arms back and balance like a flying warrior. Deep hip, inner stand. Inhale, stand down, comfortable position, cross the wrist. That's an inhale. Exhale, pull, heart bone forward, very relaxed, back leg high. Stand down from control. Yo. I think I was taking modern dance classes at Alvin Ailey. I was copying some of their moves and got this idea, but we're at the boxing gym down up in the Bronx or whatever. You know, these kind of powerful moves. I try to put it into the Yogi Warrior, but okay. But then the point is this: when I pull like that and I really lift the back leg first and deepen that squatting front hip, I'm forward to the max. So if I just bend the back knee, catch the foot, interlace or whatnot, then when I kick up, I'm already forward. There's no falling back. It's such a beautiful shift. I just share that with you if you want. I just share that if you want to play with that for a little while. Good job. I'm going to take a red shiso juice break. You can keep practicing. Oh, gotta wake up the dead. No alcohol in there. It's red shiso leaves and natural black sugar. From a little fermented, but yeah, I don't think it's alcohol. All right. So I invite you to try this first side from the boxer's ballet into the full Dhanurasana, the full bow. And you might have noticed that if you do the boxer's ballet first, there's none of that falling out. And it's easier to interlace your fingers. All you have to do is slowly bend the knee. The boxer's ballet puts you in position for the bow. If you haven't tried the first side, I invite you to try from the boxer. Good job. We're resting our old hips. That's what I'm doing. I'm just resting, sorry. But good. I hope that was helpful, at least interesting. All right. Now we're gonna shift into the invisible chair. This is the Piriformis stretch. So you can lean your back on the wall, or you can put your hands on the wall, or you can stand in the middle of the floor. So what it is, you know, the outer, well, let's sit down. Well, okay, let's sit down for a second, since we're already squatting. Let's do the prep. So let's cross the flex the ankle, cross the outer edge of the foot on the thigh bone. Foot distends past the knee, it's very loose lotus. And then we come into a squat. Keep flexing that upper ankle. And then use your hands behind you to push forward. If you're feeling a little tight in your knee, in your leg joints, knees and hips, ankles, you're definitely gonna need to push from behind. Some people can wrap their thigh or, you know, reach through their leg or, you know, pull forward. The reach through forearm can press the thigh out, okay? Deepening the hip, creating space in the outer knee. And then the arm hugging from the outside, the back thigh, the squatting foot pulls you in, right? So it's push, pull, push, cross leg, inner thigh, right? Pull back, squatting thigh. There you are, the base. Pull the base. Good work. Of course, you could rock the spine. you wanted to. I'm being lazy. I'm lacing my shin. You could have laced your thigh and kicked it. Or more high. Roll, but the shin is super comfy. It's more just sacrum. Sacral focus. You lace your shin right. It kind of locks you in. Yeah. Okay, good job. Now the next level is to bring your heel to your seat. This is standing balancing poses, right? Standing up and balancing pose. So we come into the finger stance. If you can pull it off, your heel comes up. You're in a squat. As soon as you can, if you can, you'll bring your hands to the side of you and forward of your crossed leg. Now that's not easy, but that's where you want to get. Or from the side, but you're gonna need to get forward. Yeah. If that's all not happening, don't do it. Just take it from standing when I show you how to go to the wall. Sorry, I was a little late to mention that. But hopefully you listen to your body. If it doesn't do it, it's not gonna do it. So hopefully you don't strain. Good job. And yeah, if you can't reach the floor, you're holding blocks or you're holding the wall. That's my advice. The next option, if you've got the wall, put your hands there. If you can also hook your hips with your thigh creases with your thumbs, fingers spread, shoulders back, and that will really ground you and allow you to rise up. And after that, you can kind of reach forward and sit back. Find your inner stance. Or you can prayer and go really forward. 4 corners of the foot. But that's a lot. So take a break if you need it, and then I will show you the wall variation for those who need it and for teachers who need to learn how to teach it. You probably already know, but so there's 2 ways to do it, or just for our second set. First side, second set. So sit on the first side, go to the wall if you have a wall, and sit down in your visible chair with your back to the wall. You're not knees over ankles. Your feet are pretty far forward, I imagine, but the knee could eventually hopefully get over the ankle as you sit lower, but okay. Now hold your ground. It's gonna burn, so give me 10. You can hold the wall. That's fine. 9, 8, 7. If it's not burning by 5, you needed to sit a little lower, but it's good. Keep pulling your standing leg back, sacrum towards the wall. Keep pulling the skin of your foot back into your heel. 1. Oh! And get out of there. Now I'm going to counter pose, forearm on the wall, and counter pose, just, tuck and pull. Do I need to move the camera a little forward for this one? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna forearm on the wall, right? I'm gonna tuck and pull. Yeah. So I'm finding my inner stance, pulling that thigh back, navel, little ribs. Then you would shift from side pelvis to forward pelvis. So then the forward pelvis is, the pose we were doing earlier, but the hand would go on the wall. Now the arm would be straight. Because the pelvis turns forward, it's be kind of close on your forearm. So I would suggest straight arm, hand on the wall. Find your heel under your hip, maybe. Catch the ankle, thighs together, pelvis forward, squat, and then kick. Then you could drop to your forearm when you kick. You'll notice you'll want to shift onto your forearm when you kick high enough. Good for you. Okay, great. Now, that was a counter pose. So we go back into the first side, last set, not back to the wall, but hands on the wall, straight arms. Back to the first side, hands on the wall. So you figure out where you need to be when you start to squat with your hands on the wall, right? And so then you cross and you just put your hands on the wall as a soft option. Elbows are a little bent, probably hugging in a little, probably as you need. You're trying to sit. Yeah, you can stretch your shoulders. That's cool, but try to sit into it. Try to sit down into it, keeping your heel grounded. And that's a lot of burn. Good job. And then counter pose as we prepare for the second side. Good work. If you just want to transition as you are between forward and side pelvis until you find like a diagonal pelvis, whatever works, heels tucked to the hip for a while, and then you start to kick it out. Beautiful. We're going to need a hamstring stretch, but okay. Good job. You tuck and kick, both options. Yeah, long thigh core, and then work that spine and that back. Good job. Okay. Let's try the second. Do you need a vinyasa? If you need a vinyasa, take it. You want to clear that spine before the second side, go ahead and take that. I'll join you. Good. If you need a little pump, you just cross your feet and, you know, lift your knees and press your little micro press, slide press. Yeah. Pardon. And you just keep going until it starts to burn in your shoulders. Good work. Feel it in your belly a little bit. And up, down. Dog. Good work. All right, slide or walk or hop up. We're gonna take the second side. So we come into a squat. We start on the floor, hands back, sit down. Cross the ankle, cross the outer foot on the thigh. You remember, right? Hands back, pushing forward. If your hip's really welling at you, you can just lean your back on the wall. Don't worry about it. If you feel it, you got it. Good job. Yeah, if you needed to just have your back on a cushion on the wall, that would be awesome. I'm doing it now. I'm too far away, but I'm just leaning on the wall, sitting down. If your hip's talking to you, cross your foot on the thigh, and that might be a lot, right? Right. Okay, good. If that's too much, you're gonna need to lie down on your back. If none of it's happening for your hip, then you would just try to cross your foot over your thigh like you're reading a book. You know, that might be what your students need if that's what's up, okay? And then you can slowly get there. For anybody else, you can reach through and push pull with the forearms. But I actually, yeah, that's it for me. And if you're holding the shin, of course you could bow. You want a core, you can lift this both feet. Get a little extra core. But then eventually you rock that spine, you know, you hold on to something. Lacing the shin. You're going to get a lot of lumbar, sacral, lumbar, which is nice. You got the back thigh. You could probably kick a little higher on the upper thoracic spine, but both good. Be careful with your neck. All right, great. Then the next level is the heel comes towards the seat. I'm not going to get on this, very far on this side, but yeah, as far as I go. And you get up on your fingertips. And I'm going to take my own advice, get into a squat and try to stand up. Or if you're like me on this side, you'd hit it from standing. A lot of beginner students are going to get on the wall and do it from standing. This is not basic. Right, good work. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Go to the wall. If you're, yeah, most of us are working the middle of the floor still, so that's all good. Okay. Looking at a different screen, I'm like, oh, that looks good. Oh, that's not me. All right, then when you
get as far as you could go. And I don't know if I need to remind you, but you know, from the floor was hooking the hips, reaching forward, sitting deep, and then coming out and counter posing. In the middle of the room, which we didn't do, but you can do, right? And then if you want to try some of the wall work, you can sit against the wall, cross and squat, hold the wall, go deep, give me 10. This just works the leg in a different way. You're really just working that outer lines. Be careful on the knee. If you feel that there. Good job. The other one is to dismount, come off, turn, face the wall, push the wall with straight arms, cross, squat, and push back into your heel, into your seat, like you're sitting in a chair. This one, the arms stay straight, you're really pushing the wall. You do it once, you'll remember how to teach it, or it might come into your mind as a tool, teacher's tool. Good job. If you don't need it. Okay, thanks for your patience. Yeah, and then counter pose. Yeah, sit into it. Nice, Goonie, kill it. Yeah, and then the forearm is definitely the way to go on the wall with the tuck, side body, juice. And then kick. Yeah, you could save time. You don't have to do all my little steps. You just crush it. Blossom it. Allow the fruition, expression, cross, kick. Good, nice, good. That's nice. Good work, guys. So yeah, get into it. And then eventually counter pose. Yeah. Okay, super. Do as much as you need, and then let's get back to the mat. Okay. All right, back on the mat. We'll recline, which means and place the head, get your slow bicycles together. And twist. Probably getting where you need to go by now, right? Me too. I'm gonna chill and baby bridge strong. You still have scissors to do, so keep going. Eventually baby bridge it. Push down through the upper arms. Feel that strike power. Very solid. Probably the most powerful strike the body has is this. It's good for making fire starter. Okay, now let's do some scissors. There we go. Okay. Check my neck first because I need to. And you quickly become aware that you need to find the sacral base. So the legs kind of come forward slightly, right? And then we just keep that upper tiny scissor. You need to hold your head and twist. That's super cool. You need a core warrior twist. That's super cool. Just arm bar, like you just forearms together, just working as one. The leg starts to get a little lower. The cross strike turns on the oblique side body. Good. Support that back. The hip stabilization. From the ribs. Good job. Stabilizing the spine. Thusly the pelvis and the hips. Good work. All right, last push if you need, if you want it. Oh, I'm not 100%. I hope you are. I hope you're 108%, but that's it for me today. So I'm going to power up the pelvis. If you want to kick one leg up, you do that. Whew. You want to catch that heel and sit down and pull in your hamstring, you're most welcome. Head can come up or not. You lunge a little. Ooh. Ankle over knee, knee towards the floor, under the arm. You can extend the opposite leg a little. You can extend both legs a little. And maybe kiss your knee or your shin. Then reach to the outside of your foot, just like the standing twist, just like cross kick, and then go for the long leg twist right there. And circle your arm as preferred. I'm going to catch the back foot maybe and just chill. That was nice. And then take the leg out. Maybe an arm lock might be, you can't see my leg, but an arm lock might be a little more supportive. But okay, you can bend the knee more, but okay, or extend. My other arm, my free arm, goes slowly over my head to stretch my long side body of the extended leg base side. Extended leg base side. I think I'm losing my English ability. I just speak pidgin patois Japanese all day. I need to articulate. I don't know if anybody can understand me anywhere. Beautiful. Okay. Now, okay. Let legs up, sacrum down. Right. Slow scissors, real slow. You need to hold your head as you reach across. At this pace, you've got time to do it. Okay. You catch the foot, come into a squat. I know I forgot something, but I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Nice. Here we go. Can I do it on this side? Whoo! Yes, I can. All right. I don't know what you want to name this pose. Uttita Hasta Setu Bandhasana, extended leg bridge builder or baby bridge. Catch the foot, sit down, pull. Thank you. Reminder. Squeezing front thigh, pressing base of large toe to the ceiling or behind you to the wall. And then maybe lunge a little. Extend the free leg option. Good. Or possibly extend both legs. You're already there. Bless you.
Base of large toe, inner foot squaring forward. Yes. Feel the inner long pull, gentle pull up the inner leg right to the deep seat. The sit bone. You need a little more. Of course, you can lift the other leg slightly to kind of reach pulls. And then right from there, take that long twist as you reach to the outer foot with the opposite hand, continuing to press through the inner foot and feel the inner line. Strengthening, actually lengthening for me, but and the outer line lengthening. But I think everything is stretching at this point. Now, if you have any compression in your hip, as I do on this side, I'm going to palm press the uppermost top front thigh as much as I can away from myself, pushing down to create space in the hip. Yeah, so I can get more twist in the spine. Just like we do in swan twist. Good job. If you need to bend the knee, just bend the knee. You want to catch the back foot, you let it happen best you can. Lean back with the breath, deep breath. Feel the release. Stay there for a while. And eventually, potentially arm lock the leg out to the side as you untwist back onto the pelvis and spine. Ooh. So good. I skipped this on the first side, but you can do the basic inner bicep, tricep, inner elbow hooking above the heel, the outer foot, the other arm is through the leg, you know, just cross and pull, careful. That's a knee stretch for me. And let it go. And if you, I know we're over time, but if you can do Ekapada Supta Virasana, if you can do one-legged Ekapada Supta recline, Vira, hero, you're going to fold the leg foot under carefully. It's not the smartest move. Most people have to sit into it, but I'm just being lazy. And I squat it. I squat it so I can get a little more control through my squatting heel. If one leg's folded back, you understand, right? Yeah. Some people cross like the invisible chair, loose, and just pull that side down. Uyos. Arms over the head. I missed that on the leg out, but arms over the head now is good. Hold your elbows. Long the side body. Feel the core stretch, the abs that work so hard. So release that. Release everything. Ooh, good job. And a little bit back up to the end of the sequence for the first side. I'm just gonna hook my inner elbow around the outer ankle above the heel. Stay close to the joint to protect the next joints. Protect the knees by accessing the ankle. Don't go for the foot. It's not stable. Flex the ankle. Stabilize. Activate the shin. Good. And just pull it in. Ooh. Delicious. And then, if you can, roll to your side away so you can fold the leg under. I did last week. I don't think I'm going to do this one. So, fold the leg under. I'll do the first side again. I just don't feel like maxing it. So I can heel. And yeah, squat and ground through the heel. There you go. Let's cross the leg. Loose lotus.
the petals become loose and open in the sunshine. And as the temperature cools and the moon rises after the sunset, the lotus closes up to keep its heat or whatever its reason is. And then release everything. And allow your legs to straighten and let your feet, ankles fall out to the sides. Release your hips and sacrum, lumbar. Take your Shavasana assist. Grab the edge of the mat and press your whole body back. Feel the sacrum get pulled down. Feel the shoulder blades get pulled down. And let your chin, allow your chin to move slowly towards your chest with your head on the floor to lengthen your neck, cervical spine. Then finally, release the hands and allow your hands to face palm upwards. One more deep breath. Relax your jaw. Inhale deep. Exhale, say, Your lion's tongue stretched. The end of your sigh. One more time. Inhale deep. Exhale. And flubber your lips. And rest. Well deserved. Take your moment and regenerate, revitalize, you. At the deepest level, we remain the same in essence as we change the game in action. Please remain as you are for as long as you desire. I'll say namaste with its simple om. Welcome to rest. and regenerate.
Please read my Instagram message, please. Will you?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.